In this video, I'm going to tell you how to become an entrepreneur with no money or experience. I did it, and so can you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Spencer, and I'm the co-founder of Solo Stove, a business we started in a garage and grew to a 9-figure company. On this channel, I share with you all I know about bootstrapping an e-commerce business and entrepreneurship. If that's what you're into, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. So you want to know how to become an entrepreneur with no money or experience? I love this question because this was me. No money and no experience. But let's talk about the first part of the question. How do you become an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is not a title that is earned like some other professions. If you do enough schooling and get a medical degree, you're a doctor. And if you study law and pass the bar exam, well, you're a lawyer. But there's no one handing out the title of entrepreneur. So how do you become one? Well, my take is that becoming an entrepreneur is a result of your intentions plus your actions. When your intentions and actions are focused on starting your own business, congrats, you're an entrepreneur. It's easy as that. Now, what if you don't have any money? Can you still be an entrepreneur? Of course. Remember, it's your intentions plus your actions. Are you doing things now to help you start your own business? And if it's the lack of money that's holding you back, are you working on solving this problem? Here's what I would tell you to do if you don't have any money to start a business. 1, figure out how much money you think you need. And guess what? You probably need way less than you think, especially if you're going to bootstrap your business like I did. My first e-commerce business only required $5,000 to start. I'm positive you could start with way less. 2, work a day job. That's right, you can still work a day job and be an entrepreneur. This is exactly what I did. I didn't have any money to start a company, so I found ways to make money. A job can absolutely give you enough money to start a company. I started all my companies while I was working. 3, sacrifice. Owning your own business is not easy, but you have to believe that it will be absolutely worth it. So forego the things that prevent you from having enough money to start. Don't go on expensive vacations. Don't buy stuff you don't need. Don't eat out. Don't drive a fancy car. Live below your means and save until you have enough money to start. I bet you could sell things in your home that you don't even need right now and make a few $1,000s, which would be more than enough money to start. Sacrifice isn't only limited to money. You'll probably need to sacrifice your time as well. If you're working a job to save up money, that's great, but you now have less time in your day to spend working on your business. So be prepared to work in the evenings. Less Netflix, less hanging out with friends, less sleep. Work on building your company. Remember, intentions plus actions. It may sound rough, but building a business is exciting. And if you're anything like me, you'll be having way more fun working on your company anyways. Now, there's always people I meet who talk about raising money or getting loans. Don't do it. Here's a link to a video where I talk about why you shouldn't get a loan to start a business. The short answer is when you spend your own money, you're going to treat that money differently and in the end, make way better decisions. So what if you don't have any experience? Well, guess what? No entrepreneur really starts out with any experience. We all have to work to gain it. So how can you gain the experience you need to start your own company? Here's what I would tell you. 1, work for someone else. That's right. It not only solves the money problem, it can also help you gain valuable experience. Find a job in a small company that you think will provide relevant experience. Don't just work at the nearest fast food joint. That won't help. Find a company that you admire and a position that will teach you the skills you feel you lack. Focus on small companies because when you start, well, guess what? You'll be a small business. Make sense? 2, hang around other entrepreneurs. Have you ever heard the saying that you're the average of your 5 closest friends? I think there's some truth to this. If you're hanging around other entrepreneurs, you'll learn from them. Find them and gain experience. Find entrepreneur networking events in your city. Reach out to others on LinkedIn. Look up old classmates. Search for them and you'll find them. 3, be willing to learn any way you can. Listen to podcasts. There are so many good podcasts out there that there's really no excuse not to be learning all the time. You can learn everything from e-commerce tactics to stories from very successful founders. I like listening to How I Built This, Founders Journal, and Gary Vee. Now that I'm learning about YouTube, I listen to Think Media and YouTube Creators Hub. Start listening and learn. Read books. There are so many good books to read. Go to your library and check them out for free. I was inspired by the 4-Hour Workweek, E-Myth, Blue Ocean Strategy, Start With Why, and so many other good books. Watch quality videos on YouTube. I like watching people who have actually founded a business that I can verify, not some 19-year-old teaching you the habits you need to become a millionaire. Be careful here, there's a lot of misleading junk on YouTube, so choose wisely. If they're driving Lambos and telling you to buy their course, think twice. Find local seminars and meetups for entrepreneurs. Being able to talk with others can be really helpful, and building your network is a great way to learn from the experiences of others. When it comes to experience, there's never a perfect time to start a company. If you're anything like I was when I started, you'll always feel like you don't know what you're doing. The big secret is that every entrepreneur feels this way, and at some point, you just need to start. Believe me, you'll figure it out along the way. I really think that some of the best entrepreneurs are dumb but brave, myself included. Just remember that being an entrepreneur is all about your intentions and actions. If you don't have money, find ways to make some or start with less. That's part of the journey. And if you don't have enough experience, find ways to learn on your own as well as from others. Once you've decided that you absolutely want to start a business, your intentions will be set. Now pair up your intentions with actions and prove to yourself that you are indeed an entrepreneur. And when you're ready to dive into starting an online business, check out this link to my step-by-step playlist. It's my in-depth video series that goes into deep detail on how to bootstrap an e-commerce business for serious entrepreneurs only. If this video was helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button so the video gets shared with more entrepreneurs. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again for watching to the end. Good luck, work hard, and I'll see you in the next video.